So the most recent development was the deployment of cruise missiles. Now, what was interesting about that was they were tracked on their journey. So over on the border with Iraq in the east, the Peshmerga saw them flying overhead, and then they went over the heads of the Islamic State, and then a bit further we think they landed in Tabaka, just about here. At the same time, at about 7 in the morning, way over here, far from Islamic State positions, there was a massive ground offensive by the Syrian regime. Infantry, tanks, and we had that astonishing footage of the tanks coming over the hill, and the Syrian rebels, the Free Syrian Army, were waiting for them. What we've seen over the past week are the Russians hammering positions of Free Syrian Army, of Nusra and others, but the Free Syrian Army in particular, who have those anti-tank missiles. Now we can speculate that they may have been trying to disable that force so that the Syrian regime, who they've been coordinating with, could then push forward across here. That hasn't been successful because the Free Syrian Army, and certainly the commanders that we've spoken to on the ground, still have plenty supplies of those largely American supplied weapons, and they used them effectively yesterday, knocking out one regime tank after another. Something else interesting that we saw yesterday, round about Marek in the same area. There were about 4 fronts yesterday with the regime forces moving ahead, but we saw helicopters being used in the battle space. We haven't seen helicopters being used in that way. Look at them, they're flying low. They're very confident. There's 2 of them. We haven't seen that kind of operation, that kind of close air support operation. We think the aim of those regime troops, with the help of their Russian allies, was Sahel al-Ghab, this area right here. If they were able to take that area, move out the rebel forces, then this whole Alawite area would be opened up to them and they'd create that safe buffer zone again.